Good afternoon. My name is Mike Smelkinson. I'm the athletic director here at Howard Community College, and I'd like to welcome you all here to the college on behalf of the athletic staff, the faculty, and everybody here at the college. We're thrilled to have you here, and I'd like to introduce now our Chief of Staff, Stephanie Wall.
And good afternoon. So I have the privilege, thank you, I have the privilege and the honor of not only introducing the man of the hour, but also on behalf of Dr. Daria Willis, who wishes that she could be here, just to say welcome to Dragon Country. So without further delay, let's get to it. Okay, yeah, all right. Sanjay Ayer, the co-founder of East Coast International, is a retired Jamaican sprinter who has competed at 3 Olympic Games. Mr. Ayer won a silver medal at the 2000 Summer Olympics, and during an international athletic career that spanned 15 years, Sanjay won 11 gold and 3 silver and 4 bronze medals at both the U20 and Olympic World Championship levels. Sanjay graduated from Auburn University with a bachelor's degree in criminology. He holds a master's degree in psychology from Baylor University. Since retiring from professional competition, Ayer has ventured in coaching and entrepreneurship. He devotes his time to community organizations and professional endeavors with his companies, Two Eagle Sports and Entertainment, Maximum Velocity Performance Fitness, Active Dreamers, and Premier Health Foundation, Inc. Welcome to HCC, the Dragon Company, Sanjay. You guys join me and bring it to HCC.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Two Eagle Sports, I want to tell you guys how much we really appreciate the support. The members of the press, thank you for coming out to give us coverage. The Honorable Dr. Calvin Ball, you're a blessing to us. We really appreciate you. Director of Operations of Two Eagle Sports, Barbara Smoley, Juliette Campbell, Global Director of Puma, Sanaya Douglas, Mr. Miller, Ms. Baker, and Mr. Byfield, all athletes from Jamaica. Just a quick brief history about this event. 4 years ago, I had amazing plans to put on an international high school track and field meeting. My overall goal was to help to develop Jamaica's under 20 junior athletes to give them more opportunities to compete at a high level. I had the great opportunity to migrate from Jamaica at 17 years old, where I came to the United States, and I was a prep high school athlete. While in the US, I spent 1 year at Newark Clinton High School, and I was crowned the national champion indoor and outdoor in the 400 meters. I also went on to be High School Athlete of the Year as an American athlete. It was easy for me to come with the concept because I understand the Jamaican landscape, because I competed as a high school athlete in Jamaica for 16 years. Well, not 16 years, but most of my teenage years, you know? And once I came to America, I had 2 years of high school. So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be a cool idea if I could merge together the two countries that I love dearly to go into a head-to-head competition for the high schoolers. Alongside that, I had many dreams as a Howard County resident to one day have a big track and field meeting here. You know, I've known Dr. Ball for 15 years, and I often say to him, Dr. Ball, we need to get an indoor facility here. Words, it's hard to explain. There's only one indoor facility in the state of Maryland that's accessible to the public, and it's down in Prince George's County, you know. Mr. Ball is going to make a huge announcement when he gets on stage. but we are happy to have partnered with the county, with Howard County Community College to host our athletes. We have 150 international athletes that are here in town this weekend. 130 of those athletes are from the island of Jamaica. We have also athletes from the countries of Canada, Haiti, Cayman Islands, and Belize. With all that said, I would like to invite my Director of Development at Two Eagle Sports, Barbie Sloan.
Hi everyone, I'm Barbie Smoley, Director of Development for East Coast Track and Field. My goal is to reach out to our community, both here in the United States, as well as in the Caribbean, Canada, Jamaica, and throughout Europe, to fundraise for corporate and private donations. As you may already know, our mission at East Coast Track and Field is to support as many scholarship athletes as possible in their goals of success both on and off the track. Unlike any other track meet in the United States, we are doing everything possible to alleviate the financial burden of travel, registrations, housing, meals, and more for our students. Students that wouldn't normally have these opportunities in their home countries. Our week-long camp here in Howard County brings together some of the best international high school athletes, seated to my right. And the only way we are able to make this happen is through generous donations and sponsorships. We spend approximately $1,000 for each athlete to attend. And with 120 scholarship athletes this year, you can do the math. So how do we do it? For the last 3 years, we've had a wonderful relationship with Puma. They've supported our vision, supported our athletes, and we could not have done this without them. Two Eagle Sports, owned by Sanjay Ayer, is also one of our title sponsors. His company has gone above and beyond to make sure that our scholarship athletes have everything they need to be successful and have a successful week here within Howard County. We're also supported with many in-kind donations from companies like Salt Athletics, Varsity Graphics, MVP Fitness, as well as many local restaurants. For feeding 120 track stars is no easy feat. We have also launched a link on our webpage where individuals can make donations in any amount to support our program. That can be found at www.eastcoasttrackandfield.com. Immediately after this year's meet, we will start renegotiations with our sponsors, as well as any other athletic brands who may be interested in joining our mission. We have proven that this meet is only going to grow and grow fast. When we started, we had around 500 athletes, and now, as of yesterday at noon, we have 1,200 registered athletes with over 5,000 spectators planning to attend. Due to the immense growth, we are looking for a brand who wants to partner with us and really take this event and scholarship programs to the next level. At the end of the day, we want to help as many students succeed in their careers and their education. If you own a business, if you're connected with a large athletic brand looking to expand your track and field presence here in the United States, or you're an individual that wants to support our program, please reach out to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbie. So I would like to have the pleasure of introducing, I want to make sure I get the title correctly. Puma has a great history of supporting Jamaica Track and Field. Our whole culture, sports culture in Jamaica, Puma has been very impactful for a number of years. So it's my pleasure to introduce Juliet Campbell, Sports Marketing Director for Puma.
Thank you, Sanjay. You got 90% of that right. Sports Marketing Manager for running.
Thank you.
This was an easy choice for Puma. Many of you may know, and those of you who don't, Puma has a very, very strong footing within the Caribbean and that region, with Jamaica being the flagship country for Puma. So basically, when it comes to running and sprinting, whatever works in Jamaica, we know it will work wherever else in the world, because it is tested and proven there with the best sprinters in the world. So when it comes to Two Eagle, it was an easy yes for Puma. Puma is very, very passionate about the continuation of helping young athletes to develop, especially the young athletes from the Caribbean. So this was an easy initiative platform for them to come on board. It was never questioned. The minute we went to them to ask for help, they came on board. So as Mr. Hare says, we're coming up where it's time for negotiations, and we're looking forward to continue this relationship with Puma. It's something that is very near and dear to my heart, and of course being involved with Mr. Hare with the whole process of Two Eagle coming together. I would be remiss if Puma does not come back on board. As of now, everything seems positive. And we're just looking forward to continue this relationship with Two Eagle and to continue supporting the athletes, not only from Jamaica, but from the Caribbean, the US, and all over the world. And we're truly excited to be a part of it.
Thank you, Julia. I would love to invite Dr. Calvin Ball to the podium. Let's go.
Well, first of all, I want to thank East Coast Track and Field, Puma, and everyone who helped make today a success. I think seeing the fantastic growth in just 2 years from about 500 to 1,200 athletes shows that there is a need. And I think now more than ever, when we see so much division and negativity around our world, bringing countries together around our children, our future, around athleticism and being healthy and more well is something that is incredibly important. I am so excited for our young people. And I hope that our young people know that we believe in you, that you are the future, that these investments are so that you can live your best lives and become your very best selves. As Sanjay, who is a visionary, who didn't need to do this. I mean, this is an Olympic medalist, but he's investing in our community in the future. He's sharing his talent and his time and his treasure. And as he indicated, for years we've been talking about an indoor track facility. And so I'm very glad to be able to announce that in my current budget proposal, which is before the county council right now, is planning and design money for an 80,000 square foot indoor track field, for Troy Park in Eldridge. I am so excited for the future and for future tournaments to be held there. Howard County is known throughout the region and the nation for our recreation and parks, and our team works incredibly hard. We're also known throughout the nation for having, I think, the best, but one of the best community colleges in the nation. And I want to thank HTC for their partnership. I want to thank Dr. Willis and her entire team for recognizing that investing in this wonderful tournament, investing in our children, is investing in our futures. Thank you so much.
So at this point, we would like our athletes to introduce themselves. If you could share with us your name, the high school you're representing, and your meet event, so that we can best understand your talents and strengths that you're going to showcase for us on Saturday.
Hi, my name is Sinead Douglas. I'm representing Moorship High School, and I'll be doing the budget and coaching exams. Moorship is located in July, Lakes.
Hi, my name is Tom Morgan. I represent the exercise school.
Hi, my name is Aya Baker. I'm representing Hyder High School. I will be competing in the World Junior this weekend.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kemar Baker. I am representing Jamaica College, located on 89 Old Oak Road in St. Andrew, and I'll be competing in the 800 meters and the 4x400 meters at the East Coast Showcase International.
Thank you. What does this opportunity mean to you? And we'll start with you.
Well, it means a lot, seeing the development of track and field in Jamaica and high school competition overall, getting this opportunity to compete internationally and to show our talent, is just a great feeling and opportunity to just come and represent at SSL, the school, the country, and to get the opportunity to compete and at a higher level.
Thank you.
Well, this is a great opportunity for me to be competing with international athletes, from all over. The only time more Jamaicans will get this opportunity would be to make a Jamaican team. So it's a great feeling, it's a great opportunity for us to travel outside of Jamaica just to compete and have great competition, even though great competition is back home, but it's a great feeling.
It's a nice experience. Competing with Miss athletes and with a scholarship as well.
For me, it's a great experience going against some of the fastest in America and going against pushing my body to the limit to see how fast I can run, to see how much my training has been preparing me for the world. It's an honor to be here, to be even considered one of the athletes, that's one of the best athletes to come here to showcase my talent. Is really a pleasure.
We are very proud of each and every one of you and are honored that you're here in the United States to showcase your talent. So at this point, I'd like to open it up for questions. Yes, so as you ask your questions, please introduce yourself to the room and the media outlet that you're with.
Okay, my name is Raymond Graham from the number one paper in the Regional Company. I'd like to ask this question from Ms. Cameron from Puma. Ms. Cameron, I know they are very proud to assist with this league. We saw what they have seen over the years. Are you pumping some more money next year for this league?
That's a very good question. Obviously, that final decision about that is not mine. However, we at Puma, we see the product, we see what's happening, we're aware of what's happening, and like I said, in the inception, we instantly came on board. Our thing, as it was sports development, with this, it's so very sure that there'll be some positive conversation, meetings, and try to see how best Puma is going to go forward with continued support of tourism. So I wouldn't be surprised if Puma will be on board here for a very long time.
Okay, got it.
Thank you. Yes, please.
Robert today observer. Sanjay, question to you. We started out with 450 athletes. Now we have reached 120. How prepared are we to deal with the influx of athletes and that's expected over this weekend?
Yes, we are extremely prepared. We've got We have had a lot of volunteers, to come in and help us. We also have an organization that's located here in Maryland, the Jamaican National Association, who has contributed 30 volunteers. Honestly, Mr. Bailey, I did not expect this meet to grow at this rapid level. This is our third year. I started this company, with 2 individuals, and when February came around, things really started to escalate. So I started thinking, what can I do? I went out and I got Barbie, I went out and got Nassim, and they have been amazing in regards to the help. Now we're starting to get help in terms of operations and manpower, but we're not quite there as yet. So with additional funding, yes, we'll have all the resources we'll need. But yes, we will be prepared for this weekend. We have enough manpower.
Tell me a bit about the American athletes from other countries. Tell me about, these athletes and who we can expect.
So what I want you guys to know, not only we have the best Jamaican athletes here, I have went out and I have recruited the best athletes in America, the best of the best. So there's other shoe companies that they put on premier high school meets. I have went out and I've recruited those athletes, and I've gotten every single champion in the sprinted events, in the jump events, in the hurdle events. I got the best American athletes to come and compete against our best Jamaican athletes.
Roger Haskell here from Irish in Jamaica. Sanjay, I also want to ask that. Can you elaborate on the idea you spoke about in terms of the long-term rivalry development of Jamaica's best individual against America's best individual?
As I said earlier, it was easy for me to come with the concept because I grew up in Jamaica. I migrated from Jamaica at 17 years old. I came here as a superstar, and as soon as I came here, I took over the US. So I kind of knew the landscape of how to merge both countries together in regards to high school competition. So the concept and the idea was extremely easy for me because I understand both cultures. I know what the people want. I know that the US and Jamaica is the biggest country in the world as it relates to track and field rivalry. It's a friendly rivalry. We hate each other on the track, but when we get off the track, we smile and we laugh and talk. All the athletes are friends. So it was very easy for me to come with the concept, and I know that it would have been a hit. I knew it.
Right. And one for the athletes. You're here now at East Coast International. You would have had a long season. You're now at this stop at the East Coast International. What can you tell me about stopping here and possibly a short-term goal in terms of the world under 20s? You can start with Kemar.
Could you repeat the question again?
All right, so you have had a long season. The East Coast now is now the stop. We're going to compete. I want you to tell me about preparing for this and your short-term goal in terms of, are you preparing as well for the world under 20s?
Well, at first, at the beginning of the season, my coach and I would have already made plans as to how the season would have been, and would have adjusted my training program so that it could fall into place to, compete later down in the season, rather than just having a champ, seeing that there are other games out there to compete. So, yeah.
The preparation, my coach would have prepared me for each event, training-wise and traveling-wise, and my coach does know what exactly to do when it comes down to stopping and going for a long season, as you said. I've had long seasons before, and it's just, I would say, a regular thing for me. So I'm just hoping for this weekend to get peers of the beyond. I'll get more peers, and yeah.
And for anybody who don't know, PRs mean personal records. So a quick explanation to you guys. The Jamaican track and field season for high school normally ends probably 2 weeks ago or a week ago after the pin relays. These athletes are going past their typical season and they're still competing at a high level. And I want everybody to understand that, because our first year of the meet, there were a lot of media persons in Jamaica who were worried about if the athletes could go the distance. And last year they proved that the athletes could go the distance, because when they came to the meet, we had athletes that were running world league times, fantastic times. And athletes from the meet last year, they ended up bypassing college and decided to go to the pros. Alana Reid is one example of that. So there's no question that yes, with adjusted training schedules from the coaches, the athletes can go the distance and compete at a very high level.
I was a coach. I was in the program for long season, and the coach just left. And the East Coast International Showcase, and the last meet in Japan. Competing with the trials and listen to find ages internationally.
Well, for me, coming off of chance, my coach and I had a conversation. We sat down, we explained reasoning, what and what, and I accepted it. I'm mentally strong, so I can go through anything, no punk. I'm ready for the challenge. I have accepted my fate as a runner because I want this, so I'm going to work for it. So I want to use this as a stepping stone for Charles June, as they have said, as an international showcase for World Juniors, which I'll be going to Charles for. Use this as a stepping stone to gain experience.
Thank you.
I just want one.
Sorry, before you start, did you have a question?
Also,
Yeah, please.
Yes, so
I'm sorry, please introduce yourself and your media outlet.
I'm Fitzroy Dunkley, Battery Media, and what I did was put this live on my social networks and ask people to ask questions of what they want me to ask them. So the first question is geared toward Mr. Brian Gray and Alia Baker. People are wondering what's the next step that you guys have now that you guys have had some big performances at Penn over the course of the season, over the course of your high school career. Have you guys ever started to think about what's next, Brian?
Yes, definitely. What's next is to always, see how far my talent and also my education can take me. And that's.
Well, for me, me and my coach sat down to talk about what I will be doing after school, and I will be continuing with school and just continue to prepare myself for anything that's coming.
Thank you.
Okay, it's not easy one. I know the USA athletes are not going to run that thing. They are coming here to prove what they have done. I want to ask you guys, how motivated are you to come to the game?
Well, I'm very motivated. My first time that I could remember going up against the US was actually at the NACAC junior and seniors, and I remember that they pulled out of that meet as well. And hearing that they're not attending the World's Under 20, the mindset doesn't really change. It's just to go out there and compete do your best and showcase your talent, regardless of whether they're there or not. That's not the main focus. The focus is just to go there and compete and do your best.
So we're not gonna go down the line, sorry, in the back, in the top.
From my understanding, right, a lot of people would want to know the opportunity that, tell me about the opportunity that this meet presents for, especially for Jamaican athletes. I know that when they go pendulate, scouts are there and things like that, but just tell me about the opportunity that this meet presents for our Jamaican athletes who are probably thinking about, I know that my game with Alia is thinking about going to school.
Yeah, the number one goal obviously is education. That's the number one goal for the meet. That's why we offer scholarships. Jamaica, it's different. The U.S. is a first world country. Where we have all the universities here. When Jamaican athletes and foreign athletes come to the United States, they come on a campus like this. It opens the doors for a college like HCC to recruit a foreign athlete. It opens the doors for thousands of universities to give them an opportunity to showcase their talent. So my thing is education first, and I wanted to give them a platform to come to America where they can display their talents to a broad variety of universities and things of that sort.
So, will you give scouts and people looking at this somehow?
Absolutely. My email inbox is full with college coaches asking me for passes. They're coming to the meet. They've been out to practice. Athletes who are already here, they went to college visits. I know Abigail from Heidel, she went to visit Kentucky earlier this week, and I had to pick her up from the airport yesterday to come back so she could be prepared for the track meet to run on Saturday. So there's a huge impact that's going on. And as I said, the two countries that their athletes are highly scouted is the US and Jamaica. So when Jamaicans are here, it gives them an easier platform to be scouted.
In 2 years, where do you see this meet? What's the scope for this meet? Right, for 2 years. Looking at it.
My goal is to push this meet to be the biggest high school meet in the world. That's my goal.
Thank you, yes.
Yes, my next question is for Dr. Ball. You just announced that we have a new track coming that's going to be available. What's the cost on that?
So right now, I'm putting in this proposed budget $2.5 million for planning, design. We're estimating right now at around $30 million. However, we'll have stronger numbers after the planning and design, and we're very hopeful to host this meet here once it's built.
We'll be the first meet. We'll discuss that another time.
My next question is going to be for Ms. Douglas. So, I was born in St. Vincent, Trelawney, right outside of Albertown. How do you feel being the person that's waving the flag for the parish of Trelawney? You guys don't know, parishes are like states that separate the country. And Trelawney is one of the unique ones because that's where Usain Bolt come from. And if you also know Veronica Campbell. So you're one of the next big news that's coming out. How does it feel representing Trelawney like that?
Well, I feel very honored. I'm happy and proud to be that person because I've always looked up to them from a little bit old. I was saying, I was still a mama. It was working on TV like and then I did they showed me a whole video of me saying it and I was like, I am making it come true. And I was like, and I stopped, I followed me along. I want to make my people proud, my parish proud, everybody around me proud. It's just wonderful. It's a very wonderful feeling and making so many people proud.
Yeah.
That's all.
Next one is going to be for Miller. So Excelsior, it's been coming up. Excelsior hasn't been one of the powerhouses, but this year, over the last couple years, I've been building up into that. Shams, you guys had a great showing. You were a big part of that. Tell me about some of what you guys are doing at practice, what the mentality at Excelsior now, as you guys have become the powerhouse. You just won the 4x1 at Penrith, where some people call you underdogs, but some of the experts know that it was not an underdog performance. That was kind of expected. What's the mindset at Excelsior nowadays?
We've been putting in the work since August, practicing our techniques and the mindset every day is the mindset to win, get the crowd out, to work it. Yeah.
Thank you all for coming out. On behalf of Tool Sports and the East Coast International Showcase, I want to thank Dr. Ball, Barbie Smoley, Juliet Campbell, our wonderful athletes, all the members of the press, Howard County Community College for hosting us, all our fans and viewers that are tuning in live stream. Thank you for taking the time. We really appreciate you guys. See you guys all on Saturday in person or virtually on the live stream at mospit.com or trackalerts.com. Thank you.